How do people perceive you? Okay, so remember, this is a general channel message, but if it got to your feed, it means that there must be a message here for you. Okay. 8 of Coins to begin with. So, clearly you are hard workers. Okay, some of you could be perfectionist. You're always thinking that there's something more that you can do, or there's something, and like there's always a way to make things better, your service, your product. I feel like you're a very ambitious person, and when I say ambitious, doesn't mean that you necessarily have to be ambitious, like money wise, but it's just that you are a perfectionist. You want to be excellent at whatever you do, and I feel like you always ask more about yourself. So I mean, ask more from yourself, like what else, how else can I improve what I'm already doing at this moment? And so the 8 of Coins is someone who understands that repeating the same task over and over again will only make you better, and that there's always a way of doing things in a more optimized way. And also feel like you do care about your reputation, because the 8 of Coins is also like becoming better to be able to offer better things to others, but also so people know that you are like the best, right? Let's say that I'm always taking like tarot courses and classes and workshops, and it's all because I want to be known as a really good tarot reader. So the 8 of Coins will come out, and that's what people think of you, whether it's your coworkers, whether it's your partner, your family members. They just see that you are someone who is not shy, it won't shy away from keep your education going, like whatever your age is, no matter in what time of your life you're at. It just seems like you will be open to, let's say, go back to school or read books or listen to YouTube videos just to learn. Okay, so you are, I'm not gonna say an avid learner per se, but you do want to do things right. And so with the 8 of Coins as well, for some of you could be that it's not about like studying, but about like getting experience. Okay, so it could be very hands-on. Doesn't mean like, oh, I have to like go back to university. It's not like that. Let's see, how do people perceive you? I love this card. This is actually Death. This is Scorpio energy. You're very deep. Okay, you may be a Scorpio, but I don't think so. Like, this is not necessarily saying that you're a Scorpio. It's just that you may have very big placements in Scorpio, like maybe even like rising sign, and that's why people get that projection from you of like you're very deep. You're I think you're a wise person. You see past people's lies. I really think that people can't lie to you, or you know, when you go home, there's something like, if there's something you heard or there's something you saw, you start like thinking about it and you're like, huh, this was odd. Like, and I feel like when there's Scorpio energy, it really is like you see things where others don't see anything because they're distracted. Scorpio energy is it's not an earthy energy, it's a very deep energy, so it's a water energy. And so also she or he is very empathetic, okay, this energy. So you may read the room very quickly, like quicker than everyone else, and people do realize that. I do think that you read people very well as well, and sometimes the Scorpio energy, like the stare we have, can be a bit intimidating at times. I'm Scorpio, if I haven't said it like a million times in my videos. Also with the Scorpio energy, like Death could be a bit of sensuality in your personality, the way you speak. Like, it's not something you do on purpose, it's more something effortless. Like, it doesn't mean that you're the most beautiful woman or man, it's just that the way you move, the way you stare, the way your mouth moves, the way your hands move, there's something sensual about it. Okay, now the other side of this card, if we really focus on Death, this is all about transformation. Like, people do feel like you're always changing as a person, not like Gemini energy of like, oh, she's always changing her mind. It's more of like she's always learning and changing based on what she's learning, right? And with this transformation energy as well, if you're capable of transforming, if you're capable of changing, it means that you're capable of detaching yourself. And it's just you become not like emotionally detached, but it's just you're not attaching yourself or to your expectations. When people have this energy under like light energy and not shadow energy or a blockage, it means that you have gotten pretty good at feeling detached on things, and you respect the nature of things. You understand that everything has a beginning and everything has an end. And that's what people see. They feel like you are someone, like I said, you're very wise the way you live your life. And I feel like everything you say is very profound or sounds very profound. And that's how people perceive you. Okay? There's a King of Wands. I love this for you. This, once again, this is, you have very strong energy in the sense of like very authentic. I think you know who you are as a person, or like you care to know who you are, what you project. With the King of Wands, this is someone who is very confident and projects that confidence. This is a fire, like this is fire energy. Maybe you got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and this is a leader. Okay, this person may not be necessarily fighting others to lead, but people just feel attracted to you, and they feel like everything that comes out of your mouth has a purpose. And the thing with the King of Wands, I really like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, because it's the Queen and King that are most authentic, and I feel like they're happiest in their lives. And I feel like regardless of your financial situation, of your family situation, whatever, because sometimes we feel like success must look like a certain way, but with this King of Wands, it's not a thing of like you have achieved everything in life. It's more of like this person feels very authentic, seems to be happy. I'm gonna listen to this guy. I'm gonna listen to this King of Wands, because I'm sure that whatever he's telling me, it comes from experience. It doesn't come from books. And so I just feel like people do admire that inner fire, that passion. I also feel like people do realize that you have conviction. When you believe in something, you don't care to disagree with others, and you don't care like if others will, you may not be liked by others because of your opinions. Okay, with the King of Wands and Scorpio energy, the death energy together, I'm sure that you're one of those people that see past the news. Like you're that person that is like, interesting how this happened, and now they're pushing this other message now. Interesting that this person said that this was coming, and now it is actually happening. And so I just feel like you're that kind of person that you are self-aware of what's going on in the world. And you don't play this game of like the game that they're trying to push on us and this narrative. I feel like you see past the lies. Okay. Let's see, what is this Eight of Swords? What is this Eight of Swords about? Okay. Now, so all the beautiful things I've said, people think about you. And there's also the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Remember that it doesn't have to be the truth, but it's assumptions that people around you make, of course. And then there is the Seven of Swords and the Two of Staves. Okay. So people feel that maybe in love, that you're scared to love. or that people get this impression. I don't know if you're single, I don't know what you're like, if you have a partner or not, but people get this idea that maybe you are overthinking the whole like love life thing. Could be because I'm like looking at your energy, like how they see you with this Eight of Coins, the Death card, the King of Wands. I'm like, they definitely do admire you. I feel like you come off very strong, like a very confident person, and then they feel like you may be overthinking love, and they feel like you may have more romantic options of like what you believe to have, but you're not seeing them because you don't want to see them. So that's people's opinion. Remember, like this reading is about like what people think of you, and so you needed to be ready for that. And so, yeah, I just feel like people don't understand maybe why you're single, or they don't necessarily understand your romantic life. They think that some of you, people perceive you as like, is she scared to like go find something better because she clearly or he clearly deserves something better in love, and I feel like she or he doesn't want to see the red flags in their partner. There's that opinion, and there's the other opinion of like, I feel like this girl or this man, this woman or this man is not wanting to see, doesn't want to take risk in love, and that's why she's single. Yeah, there's definitely like an opinion about you in the sense of like she deserves really good and she could have a really good partner. I'm not understanding why her romantic life is the way that it is. Like there's misunderstanding on that topic, and the other idea, like what they think about you, it's like they feel that you're avoiding decisions, that you're someone that sometimes avoids decisions, but this could be linked to travel. Some of you, like maybe majority of you, remember, not the whole message is going to be meant for you, but I don't know if some of you have been saying all this time like, I'm gonna move out of my parents' home, or I'm gonna travel, or I'm gonna go this place, or to this place, or I'm gonna go to this other place, or I'm gonna be doing this. And it's just like people get this impression that you're so capable, yet you are it's a feeling like you're tricking yourself and taking on more stuff so you don't have to make this decision, or like you find ways to delay this. It's not necessarily a decision, but I feel like it's more this action or this move. And for other people, I feel like some people perceive you as like, once again, like I said, that you may have options in your romantic life or maybe at work or other things, and they just don't understand why you run away from those things. Like they just don't get it. Why are you being decisive? I feel like I'm gonna stop the reading right now. I think there's pretty good info. Remember, if you ever are interested in a private reading regarding a important matter in your life, of course, then you can go to tarotbyfernanda.com and get a private reading with me, and I'll see you on the next reading.